everyone! Welcome back to Knowledge Chronicle. Have you ever stopped to wonder how you're able to walk, run, jump, or even just sit upright? What's working behind the scenes to keep you moving every single day? Well, it's all thanks to the unsung hero inside your body, the skeletal system. Today on Knowledge Chronicle, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of locomotion and movement, especially focusing on the skeletal system, the solid framework that literally holds you up. From your skull to your toes, we'll cover everything you need to know with easy examples, detailed explanations, and fun facts. So, let's begin this journey inside your body. Before we get into bones and joints, let's clear something up. Movement is any change in position of a body part. For example, blinking your eyes, raising your arm, or turning your head. Locomotion, on the other hand, is when the whole body moves from one place to another, like walking, running, or swimming. Not all movements are locomotion, but all locomotion involves movement. Humans rely on a combination of muscles, bones, and joints to create movement, and that's exactly what makes up the musculoskeletal system. Now let's dive into the skeletal system, a complex, structured system made of 206 bones and a few cartilages. Think of it like this. Bones are rigid rods that provide support and shape. Cartilage are flexible connectors that provide cushioning and smooth movement. Bone tissue is tough and hard due to the presence of calcium salts. Cartilage is softer and more pliable because of a substance called chondroitin sulfate. The human skeleton is divided into two main parts. Axial skeleton are 80 bones. This forms the central axis of the body. It includes skull, vertebral column, ribs, and sternum. Let's explore these in detail. The human skull has 22 bones, 8 cranial bones. These protect your brain. Think of them like a helmet. 14 facial bones. These form your face structure, your cheeks, jaw, nose, and so on. Hyoid bone. A U-shaped bone at the base of the tongue, crucial for speech and swallowing. Ear ossicles, the smallest bones in the body, malleus, incus, and stapes, inside your middle ear, helping you hear. Fun fact: the stapes is the smallest bone in the human body. It's about the size of a grain of rice. The skull connects to the vertebral column via 2 occipital condyles, making it a dicondylic skull, which allows head movement. This is the spinal column, running from the base of the skull to the pelvis. Made of 26 vertebrae, it protects the spinal cord and supports body weight. Each vertebra has a neural canal for the spinal cord. The column is divided into 5 regions. Thoracic 12 vertebrae or chest area, lumbar 5 vertebrae or lower back, sacral 1 fused unit, coccygeal 1 fused or tailbone. Your first vertebra, called the atlas, supports your skull and allows you to nod yes. 12 pairs of ribs form a protective cage around your chest, connected dorsally to vertebrae and ventrally to the sternum. There are 3 types. True ribs are 1 to 7, directly attached to the sternum. False ribs are 8 to 10, attached to the 7th rib via cartilage. Floating ribs are 11 to 12, not attached to the front at all. Together, the ribs, sternum, and thoracic vertebrae form the thoracic cage, which protects the heart and lungs. The appendicular skeleton consists of 126 bones. This includes limbs and girdles, which allow mobility and flexibility. Each limb has 30 bones. Let's break them down. Forelimbs are arms, humerus upper arm bone, radius and ulna forearm bones, carpals 8 wrist bones, metacarpals 5 palm bones, phalanges 14 finger bones, hind limbs or legs. Femur, the longest and strongest bone in the body. Tibia and fibula, lower leg bones. Tarsals, 7 ankle bones. Metatarsals, 5 foot bones. Phalanges, 14 toe bones. Patella, kneecap, protects the knee joint. Girdles, connecting limbs to body. First, the pectoral girdle or shoulder. Each side has a clavicle or collarbone and scapula or shoulder blade. The scapula is a flat triangular bone with a ridge called the spine, ending in the acromion. Just below it is the glenoid cavity, which connects to the humerus, forming the shoulder joint. Pelvic girdle or hip. made of two coxal bones, each formed by the fusion of ilium, ischium, and pubis. At their fusion point is the acetabulum, where the femur fits to form the hip joint. The pelvic girdle also supports the weight of the upper body and protects internal organs like the bladder and reproductive organs. Let's quickly recap what the skeletal system does. Support. It provides structure and shape. Protection. It shields vital organs like the brain, heart, and lungs. Movement. It works with muscles to produce motion. Blood cell formation. Bone marrow makes red and white blood cells. Mineral storage. It stores calcium and phosphorus. Without this system, our bodies would be just a soft blob of organs and muscles. And there you have it. The amazing architecture inside your body that makes everything possible, from dancing and running to just sitting still with perfect posture. If you found this explanation useful and enjoyed exploring the human skeleton with us, then your one like, share, and subscribe will help us create more valuable content. Stay curious and keep learning, only on Knowledge Chronicle.